What's up, people? My name is Malcolm, and this is Fat Man Speaks 2. I've realized over the years, now, that bullying is a thing, okay? But there's a huge difference between being a bully and just being fucking jealous of people. Okay, let me give you a demonstration. Because somehow the prettiest of girls, see that? That's the whole generation of prettiest girls, are always the one targeted by people saying you should kill yourself. And then feel guilty when the person does it. You ever notice how people who commit suicide, especially chicks, are really fucking hot? Maybe it's because people just hate them. I don't hate pretty people. Unless you're like a really big bitch. Then you deserve to die, and I hope a lot of people tell you. But apparently if you're a nice girl and you happen to be a really pretty, a lot of people tell you to kill yourself. And they call you ugly, and they call you all these names. And then they treat you like an animal. Which I don't get. Why would people treat you like an animal? You're not an animal yet. People are calling you names, and they're always doing it on Facebook too. They're never doing it in person. Because if they do it in person, you have the right to speak back. But on Facebook, it's like it's 500 people talking to you. And when you have just one person calling you ugly to your face, it's like, oh, it's just that one person. But when you're on Facebook and that one person says you're ugly and 500 other people just agree with you, you're gonna feel pretty fucking shitty. So why? I have to ask that question, because it seems like nowadays we're not human. We're just broken down into groups of people that happen to be collective in the human race. And we don't treat each other like that. I don't get why. I really don't. I mean, yeah, there's ugly people out there, don't get me wrong. But do you have to call them out on it? I mean, they know they're ugly. I know they're ugly. Why do you have to be the person? Why you gotta be the douchebag to say, hey, they're ugly? At least think it. God, we just don't care anymore. And we say don't care, which is very weird, more often than we think about it. I mean, I care about people's feelings. At the end of the day, I care what a person feels at the end of the day. But a lot of us say we don't care about anything in life when you know for a fact that we are human beings and we give a fuck. You can never not say, I don't give a fuck, and then just say, oh, I didn't mean not to give a fuck. You did mean to give a fuck, because you gave a fuck when the person said this about you. We're not human anymore. We're just a bunch of people broken up into groups. And it's weird because we're all human, and yet somehow we all don't act like it. We're all just walking around like, oh, faggot. Trust me, and my friends use the word faggot a lot. And I know this. But I don't get it. We're human, yet we're all gonna talk shit about each other. Even though that's how we survived evolution. But still, every once in a while, we push it to the limit. Like right now, I just put a picture on Facebook. Somebody's gonna say some shit about that picture. And I'm gonna probably cry myself to sleep. But I don't care. Yes, I do, because I cried myself to sleep. But I don't care. We always want to be the person heard and be the person that's hurting the most, and we want to hurt other people. But when it comes down to being hurt themselves, they're the ones who always like, no, I don't want to be hurt. And at the end of the day, do you know what another person feels like? I feel like we don't know that part anymore. All we know is how to kill other people, how to make other people feel bad so we can feel great, and just be douchebags all around. And then when a person cares, all of a sudden you want to just get at them? Or a person's kind, you want to get at them? It's fucking stupid. And everybody's like showing kindness is weakness. Kindness is the last thing we got on this planet. Shoot. We're all gonna die one day. At least die with knowing that you were a nice person. I'm gonna die knowing I was a nice person that was an asshole every once in a while. But that's just me. Look, if you want to comment on this video, but I'm telling the truth, like and share this video, because I know what I'm saying. We don't care. But when people do care, we cut them down. And when people are kind, we make them feel like shit. And especially if they're beautiful, or just a nice guy all around, we gotta call him a faggot because he's such a nice guy. And he knows how to fucking cry. Oh, she's so pretty, but she's friends with everybody. Oh, she must be a whore. Just every fucking time, just let it go. Look at yourself for a minute. We never look at ourselves in the mirror. We just see what we want to see in the mirror. And then we walk away from the mirror. We never take a minute to just look at where we are. How you look. We always care about what others look like. And I'm fucking sick of it. Like I said, man, subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TheKillerB008. And follow my blog, Fat Man Speaks. Thank you. I had to get that off my chest. Deuces.